1985, I was a student of Russian and French at the University of East Anglia in England, and I had the opportunity to go and live in the Soviet Union. Now, I had been brought up in the 60s and 70s, and my understanding was that the Soviet Union were our enemy as an Englishman, and we were taught that the Russians wanted to kill us, and that in order to stop the Russians from killing us, we needed to build up a nuclear arms race to prevent them from doing so. Somewhere inside myself, I knew this was not true, and I willingly chose to study the Russian language and willingly went to live in the Soviet Union. When I went to live there, it was very clear to me that the Russian people were people just like my people, that they wanted to live, that they wanted to enjoy their lives, that they wanted to sing and dance and eat together and live their lives beautifully. And I realized then, back in 1985, that everything that I had been taught was a lie. The Russian people were not our enemies. The Russian people did not want to destroy my people. And my people, sadly, had been convinced that the Russians were our enemies and that we needed to spend billions of pounds to build up a nuclear stockpile to prevent the Russians from killing us. I believe that the Russian people were told the same lies, that they were told that my people wanted to kill you. This also was a lie. My family did not want to kill the Russian people. There may well be bankers, politicians, evil mafiosi, the people who really run the world. Those are the people who do not care who lives and who dies. They are the people who run the pharmaceutical companies, who inject people with poisonous vaccines. They are the people who are fomenting war all over the world. Ukraine versus Russia, Israel versus the Middle East. These are not real wars. I've been to Israel. I've been to the Ukraine. I've been to Russia. The people of the Ukraine, the people of Russia, the people of Israel, and I'm sure my friends in Lebanon, they don't want to spend their lives and their money and their hard work killing other people. People who do that, we call them serial killers. We lock them up in prison. And yet when you invent a weapon that can kill millions of people, you're considered some sort of hero? This is total insanity. This is insane. This should put people in prison for the rest of their lives. But we kind of hold these people up as if they're some kind of heroes protecting something. I don't know what they're protecting by killing millions of innocent people. And when we use the word innocent people, surely all people are innocent, aren't they? Men, women, and children. We're all innocent. The thought that we are heading towards a nuclear war in 2024, when 1918 was supposed to be the war that ended all wars. What's really going on here? Who's really benefiting from this? Certainly isn't the people. Certainly isn't the people of the Ukraine, the people of Russia, the people of Israel, the people of Gaza, the people of England, the people of France. These people, it's not us that's being protected. It's the oligarchs, it's the bankers. I'm sure they've got bunkers that will protect them if there's a nuclear attack. They can live under there for a few years until the nuclear winter has ended, and then they can come out and build the appalling new world that they want to build. End all wars. That's what the people of the world want to do. Live in peace, sing, dance, write poetry, make love, live together, eat together. This is what we want to do. I bless the world, I bless the people of the world, and wish us all well in combating this insanity. Nigel Utton, founder member of the World Freedom Alliance, human being, osteopath, wishing us all well.
We do not consent. Conflict is an integral part of the human experience. Ancestrally, for the primitive man, exactly the same as we see in other social primates, war, or the imposition of an intent or perspective through brute force, deceit, or manipulation, has been present in man's evolution. As man evolved socially, technology evolved. In war, from the wood stick and sword to the joystick and monitor of the video game detached thousands of miles away, making it easy to kill. Similarly, technology brought comfort and well-being that allowed man to evolve in the understanding of the experience of being human and be able to transcend the primal need to impose himself through brute force. In modern times, rarely if ever, is there genuine and pure defense against malicious aggression. As a norm, only the manipulated perception of defense against malicious aggression is present on both sides of the conflict, each with their own version of righteous reasons to aggressively stand for some ideal. Except on rare occasions, the man who has been to war, the man who knows, does not want war. Only the misguided, careless, and inexperienced youth marches to war with illusion and excitement. Only the ignorant non-combatant, from the comfort of his living room, stuffed to the brim by propaganda, wants his country to go to war for him to watch on TV. Only those deeply injured by conflict, in fear, pain, and anger, will ask for war as retribution, when only caring and genuine acknowledgement and repair can bring peace to their hearts. Only the most violent psychopaths relish and thrive in armed conflict. Only the selfish and malicious leader who never marches to the front line with his troops plans, orchestrates, and executes wars today, comfortably rejoicing in his material gains from his high castle. And of all of these, only the most stupidest of them all would push the button to trigger nuclear war. Putin, are you stupid? I don't think so. Biden, or whoever is behind him, are you that stupid? I don't think so. So, stop manipulating humanity with these malicious games. Man does not want war. Woman does not want war. Fathers do not want to see their children going to war. Mothers do not want this either. Children do not want to see their parents going to war. War for what? For the suffering of the many and the gain of the few? Man does not want your war. Man certainly does not want your nuclear war. You, leaders of the world, you do not have my consent to continue with this conflict. You do not have the people's consent. Stop this nonsense now. The only real war today worth considering and fighting is the war you, leaders of the world, are waging against humanity in your sick hunger for power, control, and exploitation. A war, unlike all others, which does not require violence. This war, to be won, only requires that we, the people, wake up to remember who we really are, take up responsibility, and start exercising our power to say, no, I do not consent.
When we discussed this issue with my friends, we asked ourselves, what will happen if nuclear weapon or other weapons of mass destruction are used? The issue is constantly being discussed in media. The world elites regularly make statements about the use of nuclear weapons.